Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hi. I'm live for a little period, but I am just I'm feeling generous today. Yesterday, I had a session with parents. I've had a lot of great feedback, but then this morning, I feel inspired to have this conversation briefly here. This is for parents, parents only, nothing but parents, talking about children. I am not going to share full details of what I shared with parents yesterday, but I'm just going to run through a few things I think you should be aware of. And yes, let's kickstart the show. Let's invite my sponsors in. Let me start with the intro. Let me share the video, and then I'll be back and we'll talk. This is 30 minutes on the clock, no more. I can only do 30 minutes. All right, let's get started. Hello there. Welcome to the Amma Manson Show. So hopefully you are not a stranger here, but what goes on here is education, definitely some empowerment. We add humor, information, and just a good vibe generally. It is not just a talk show, it's a live show. We talk about life, we unpick life, we find solutions to the things that stress us in life, and we make progress together. It is the Amma Manson Show, and my name is Amma, your girl, your educator, your motivator, and I kick your hind wherever we need to. Enjoy, invite other people to join in, and hopefully you have a wonderful experience on today's show. Let's get straight into things. Okay, good morning, everybody. 30 minutes on the clock and counting. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So this is actually mainly for parents, but for aunties, community leaders, anybody who has something to do with children and the education of children. But what I found yesterday is that what I share is not just beneficial for parents, it's actually beneficial for adults like me who are students. So yesterday, people came to my parents' conference and they took a lot of things that they could use for their children. But I also found, talking to the attendees, that a lot of the tools are as important and as useful for us as it is for kids. So today, I'm just going to run through a few things with you. No, not the full details of what I did in conference. Yesterday in conference, I actually showed people the actual details of where to find things. I'm just going to give you a few general overviews. If you want the details, you can come and see me and I can grant you the access to the conference. But yeah, to access my conference, you will have to book. Yeah, it's a paid service. It's not free. But what I did yesterday with the parents just opened everybody's eyes to tools that we have but don't know how to use. There are many tools that children can use to improve their understanding of things. But because parents, the children themselves don't quite understand how to do this, it becomes very difficult. So I am about to show you one tool, which is on, so I'm going to show you this PDF preview on Apple, but it's not too different from what you can do on PDF, the Adobe Suite. All these things have got features that really help. They transform practice. These tools allow you to annotate, to write. It allows you to enjoy editing rights to these tools if you like. You can have them read for you. You can have them add signatures to things. You can have them color things in. You can have them find definitions for you. You can do an awful lot to these things in it's the same thing you have. You can export things to PDF, you can import things. I want to show you one document. So let me share this document with you and let me run through. Hi, Pete. It's good to see you. Hi, Raz. Hi, Efia. Hello, everybody. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining. I am just looking to show some tools that already exist, tools that we all have on devices already, tools that we should all know how to use but don't quite know how to use. So I have taken you to a PDF of a text. This is a text that I'm working with. I'm researching, so I have some work that I've got to read. But as you read, if you are like me and your children are anything like me, reading alone does not really get the understanding we want. Hello, Philip. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. George, Dorcas, Yao, and an AJ, and an Amapukuya, everybody is welcome. Thank you for joining. Let me remove this comment. Good evening, Dorcas. Good to see you. And let me remove the branding so you can see the full screen. There we go. And let's go full screen if I can. Okay. So I am reading like your children will find themselves reading as they go through in school. And as they read, they would need to highlight and they need to annotate things. They need to draw attention to things that they are reading. It is very easy for your children to go and for your children to change colors of things as they read through. And if your children are able to do those things and annotate and highlight, they are able to, hi Kojo, good morning. Morning, Kojo. They are able to draw attention to things, they are able to annotate, they can highlight things and make it easy for them to understand what's going on. And that's all I'm doing. So listen, I have got, so this is just preview on Apple. I am not doing anything weird. This is not a paid tool. This is something every Apple device has. This is the default reader for PDF documents on Apple devices. It is not too different from what the Adobe Suite can do. But I am reading, I am finding the numbers and the letters, the words very confusing, very difficult to focus. So as I'm reading, I can use this simple tool. It's a pen over here. And I can choose what color I want things to be. I can change colors. So I want individual to be highlighted. Look, the word individual is green. So I can have a particular sect. I can change the color. And depending on what laptop you have, I've just changed it on my laptop. But if you don't have the touch laptop, you can just go here and select. But on my laptop, the colors come and I can change the color to purple if I want. So I want difficulty to be purple. So your child is still reading. And your child wants to draw attention to definitions and important things as they go along. And they can go through words and highlight those words so that important things stand out. This is very important for worksheets and for pieces that your teachers give your children. Those of you who have children who need to be active whilst they are reading, these tools change the game completely. The child is not passively reading. The child is actively reading. The child is coloring things in. It makes things stand out to the child. And when they come back after reading this, they are able to pick out the important bits because they've highlighted them as they've gone along. And Estina, wow, so you know I have missed you too. Where have you been? Nadia, hi. Mr. G, one and only front dude. Good morning. Morning, Sister Mercy. Morning, everybody. So I am just showing you these tools. I am showing you things that you can do with these tools, things that will help you and your children annotate whilst you use these documents. You are able to write onto them. You can type onto them. So I want to know that something is very important and I want to insert text, then I can do that. Look, the text is now here and I can type very important, watch out. So I've decided that this area is important and I should watch out. I am able to annotate it, used in answering question 1. As your child is going through, your child can annotate these things and write them in, use this section to answer question 1, blah, blah, blah. It's called active reading. And when you are able to actively read, 1, you find things that would be useful for you as you are writing and answering questions. You are able to direct your own self to aspects and not waste unnecessary time later on trying to find things that you've already read. So children and even adults, those of us who are in university, will find this session just as important as those parents and their children, because you have a text like that to read. This particular one has 21 pages. Okay, by the time you finish reading 21 pages, you've forgotten half of the things in the 21 pages. But if you learned to annotate, hey, Bless, mwah, sis, good morning. Morning, Ajwa. Morning, Mabel. Hey, Mabel, no, it's been a long time. Hello, sis. Good morning. Require good morning, morning. Welcome, everybody. So I have my 21 pages to read. So as I read, I can highlight important things, as I go along. I want to look at Dylan 2018, blah, blah, blah. I would like to be able to go back and look at sections as I go along, reflect on a question, blah. So I am reading all the pages and I'm annotating what's important. AI is powerful for teacher development, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I've decided that certain things now need to be yellow. I annotate these as I read through the document. And after I have finished reading the document, when I come to write, all I do is just scroll. Okay, nothing was important in these pages, we keep going. Nothing was important, we keep going. Nothing was important, we keep going. And when I find things that contain annotations, I know those are important. So see, I finished reading, but I come back later and I see year 2 cohort, boom. This is a place I'm going to extract information from. And I could have left myself notes. Okay, Blessed, I am just running through applications. So yesterday I had a parents' conference. In my parents' conference yesterday, I spent an hour showing parents Microsoft Word. There are updates which have been in Microsoft Word for the last 6 years, 7 years in some cases. A lot of us have Word on our computers, but we have no idea where these updates are. We don't know how to find those updates. We don't know how to utilize those updates. So I wanted to show parents there are tools on most of these things that help you to read. So we have text to speech tools and we have speech to text tools, which are all advantageous for parents and children. So today I'm actually not doing the detail of Microsoft Word. I've decided to do the Apple preview, and you will find it's very similar to Adobe Acrobat, Adobe PDF, and those tools. Okay, so I'm showing you how to highlight and annotate. This is called active reading. So you can do active reading on almost all these tools using these tricks. And if you would teach your children how to actively read and organize important things as they read, when they come back after reading, it is very easy for them to browse through documents to find important things to highlight. Yeah, all the things you need are highlighted. And there is no need to waste a second time trying to read. Look, I've left myself a note. Very important. Watch out. Using answering question 1, using answering question 10. And because I've annotated the diagram when I was reading the first time round, when I come back to use what I have read to write, it makes life so much easier. So much easier. Okay, many things you can do, in fact. You can even bring things in. You can annotate things. I can write comments. Okay, so this is an alternative view used to discuss. If I'm reading, I've seen something which is an alternative view, I can leave myself a note. Okay, I have notes in as I go along, and all these things are right here. Okay, I can sign my name on my trackpad, or if I've saved things on documents and I want to bring signatures in, that's very easy. Those of you who don't know how to sign onto PDF documents and stuff like that, forms and stuff can be signed very easily. What tool do you use to highlight and annotate? Right, it is this pen tool right here. This pen tool right here. You click on this pen tool, you select the color of your choice, and then you select the section you want to color, and voila, your color is in. You can change the color anytime you want. You have a few options. And I want this section highlighted in pink. There we go. Okay, it's the pen tool over here. If you want to write, you can click on the text tool, and it brings you the text tool. Important citation. I have now used the text tool. So I am actually interacting with a PDF document, PDF type document. And ordinarily, it would be very difficult to interact. Most people think that PDFs are not interactive. They are very interactive. You can do an awful lot of things with them. So that's one. If I want to put things in boxes, I can put things in boxes. Look, I have now put a box around it. Things don't have to be boring anymore. I can go to sections, and in my sections, I can change colors and I can box things. And I want my box now to be black. So I can box things, I can box areas. I can change a lot of things about what I'm doing. These all allow you to focus on certain things. If you want to underline, you can underline things quite easily, you know. Everything you can do on Word is doable here. You want to put things, insert objects. I want to start an area. I can bring my star in, and then again, whatever works for you, how you are able to draw attention to things and highlight things and make things visible to you, you do that. So you can write, you can type, you can insert, you can put questions on, you can do anything as you read the document. This is the principle of active reading. Principle of active reading. And if you scroll through the document, you can do a lot of things with what you've done. You can export it as a PDF. You can share it to yourself in mail. You can have your notes in and stored so that later you can go back and you can actually insert things. It's quite editable. You can do quite a lot of things with this document now that we've got it in this format. If you are really smart, and this is when you come and you pay me and I do more detailed work with these tools for you. You can have these things read to your child. Yes, you can. You can even use the search button here. So I am looking for assessment. There is no need for me to read a whole document to find it. I searched for it, it didn't find, let's see, action research, which is, look, and if I type action research, can you see this simple thing I typed? The document itself has highlighted every area in this document which has that phrase or that word. And so your child can simply scroll through them and find relevant sections. It tells you the page numbers where it will be. There is no need to read 31 pages before you can find action research. You simply search it in the search button and it will find it within the document view. So this particular phrase is referenced on 21 pages, and you can click on each of those pages and read and see if you have found what it is you are looking for, or you keep trolling. But going through the pages like this with that phrase highlighted is a lot easier than trying to read all 36 pages by yourself, attempting to find that one phrase. So that's a simple search button over here. Pedagogy, if that's the word I would define. If that word is not in the document, you clearly can see it says no results found. Education. So whatever it is you're looking for, you search for it and the document automatically highlights them for you. Blessed. I just saw your comments. I don't know which of the ones I did that you mean. Was it the highlighting or the searching tool? I am not going fast. Stop it. I'm doing this slowly. I'm doing this very slowly. Don't listen to this woman, okay? She makes it sound like I'm going fast and I'm not. Good morning, Ohenewa. Good morning, Kwesi Mensa. I hope everybody's good. Glennis, Gifty, Marie. You are dyslexic. I don't know what word I'll use to describe myself then. I am beyond dyslexic, okay? Okay. The searching tool. Okay, no problem. Mafi mushkila, as my people say. I will show you. You go into the documents at the top. There is this search pane over here, and you type what you want. So I am looking at, I don't know, CPD. Whatever word I want to find that might be relevant to what I'm searching for. See, it's not in the document. It tells you no result found. Nothing funny. It is just that pane at the extreme right, which has the Q search button. Okay, if I look for PD, look, everywhere in this document where PD is referenced is actually highlighted now in yellow, and I can simply scroll through from the side and find all the areas where the word is actually referenced. It makes research so easy. It makes research very quick. And if I am reading and I find, oh, this is the bit I want, I will come back to point 3. See, I've highlighted point 3. I've made it pink. You don't like pink? Don't choose pink. Go and choose whatever color you like. You want it to be yellow? Go and make it yellow. Look. Yeah? You want to leave comments for yourself on what to do, then leave comments on yourself on what to do. And you can highlight anything. You can type the way you would type in Word. You can change color schemes. You can leave yourself a note. This is critical. Use in paragraph 2. And this is what you want to teach your children, so they can leave these notes for themselves. This is very important. Used to write paragraph 2, blah, blah, blah. And so when they actually come to write, all the information is already organized here. Primary school children can use it for comprehension type text. So when they are reading, they can highlight the important things. They can look at the questions. This is the answer to question 2. This is the answer to question 5. This is the answer to whatever. And then when they finish reading, they can just come retrieve those comments and use them to write. You can start things, you can go over stuff, you can do whatever you like. Look, you can even insert. And if your child is like my daughter, who finds reading quite difficult because she's got eyesight issues. Yeah, so anyway, I am just making PDF very interactive because PDFs are interactive. Anybody who ever told you that PDFs are not interactive was a blooming liar. It is no longer true. You can even have PDFs do a lot more than what I'm showing you at the moment. I'm not even using PDF. I'm actually using Apple's preview tool. This is not even Adobe. This is Apple's PDF preview. So your child struggles to read and your child can now use the reading glass, look. And yeah, it can make it bigger. So even if your child needs glasses but doesn't have their glasses with them, or if your mom, your grandmother is reading and needs to be able to read big script, bum, 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 it's all here already for them. Okay. Yalla. If anybody tells you PDFs need to be boring, they are blooming liars. Look, you can even put the shade on. All these things are little things you can use to make your document interactive. That's it. You can put the shade on and it changes. Yeah, it highlights sections that you want to work with. All right, listen, what I'm doing here is the free version. I spent a whole hour yesterday with parents in conference, and yesterday I showed people details on Microsoft Word. I showed them how you can speak and have Microsoft Word type for you. I taught parents how you can have Microsoft Word read for you. I taught them how Microsoft Word can help your children do their the French homework when you, the parent, don't speak French. One, you need to bring the question and you need to translate it into accurate French and have somebody read it to you. And then you can type the answer with the child in English and then translate it into French. And the child can submit it to the French teacher in fluent French. Oh, Kwesi is joking. Ignore him. He is just having a tickle. You yourself, you need the big lenses. Okay, there we go. And shades. Right. The big lenses and shades, as you may see, are all here under this tool. This is the big lens tool, that one. And right beside it is the shade tool. Okay. Crystal Diazari, good morning. Good morning. Oh, anyway, be careful. Kwesi, if he didn't know what PDF was, will not even ask. So those of you who want me to sit down, those of you who don't know what I do in parents conference, what do you do in parents conference? This is the kind of thing I do in parents conference. When we are in parents conference, now I take my time and I show you and I let you practice, and then I ask you for applications. So those of you who want access to yesterday's parents conference, it is available and you can have access to it, but you are going to have to go and book. You have two options. You can go straight onto the webinar link and book. When I get the email saying that you have made a booking, I clearly will send you the information you need. Let's see if I can find the login details and I can post for you guys. Microsoft Word and French. Here, you are very late. I'm telling you, you can have Microsoft Word do some crazy things for you to see before your very eyes. Things that were impossible a few years ago, things that required professionals to do. At the moment, you can do them all by yourself, free on some of these tools that you've already paid for. The link to get yesterday's conference is now on. You want a tailor-made one. You want a one-to-one session with me, go to my website and go book a consultancy. You definitely can come one-on-one with me. If you want access to yesterday's, I've put the link on the webinar. If you make a booking, I will send you access to yesterday's and you can learn. Michael, good morning. Good morning. How are you? I hope you are well. If you're looking for any of my services and you're not sure where to go, you go to my website, to this link, and you can go search for the services I provide. If you don't find it on the services and you need to get in touch with me, then WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp number is going to appear on the bottom now. There you go. That's my WhatsApp number. You can catch me with that WhatsApp. You can ask me any question of your choice. If you want to order or book any of my services, first point of call is to my website. So you go to ama-manson.com and you want to look in the coaching and mentoring category. That's where these things are. And on that area, you have many choices. You can book academic coaching, you can book parenting coaching, social media branding, 1 hour educational consultancy. You can have business coaching, editing and proofreading service. I even do marriage counseling for an hour, business consultancy for an hour and for a month. Have a look on there. You need one-to-one parent conference by sending Drew to me. When he finishes Cambridge. Okay, I will try my very best, absolute very best to deliver that. So you asked me, what do you do in conference? There you go. I educate in conference. No, I teach you, the parents, how to use the very obvious common tools to achieve extraordinary things. That's my job. It is my job to show you the little things on things you already own. PDF reader, Adobe Suite, all of you have it. Microsoft Word, all of you have it. Microsoft PowerPoint, all of you have it. But the problem is a lot of you still have children turning in shite work, excuse my French, because the parents themselves don't know how the tool should be used. I've seen too many rubbish PowerPoints still in the year 2020. And Microsoft PowerPoint literally does some crazy things for you for free. You don't even need to do jack. It is professionally done for you. All you do is select from the right place. That's it. Pabna, good morning. Good morning. Yeah. So you want to know Word and you want the details on Word, I highly recommend that you go. Okay, fine. Let me give you a small preview of what we did in Word yesterday. Let me stop sharing and let me share again to my Word application. Right, so look, yesterday, this is remnants from what I was doing with the parents yesterday. I want somebody to read this for my child because my accent is poor and I don't want my child to pick my accent. Listen.
Hello everybody, it's good to have you in this session. In this session I want to show you some cool tools that would help your children take information from the thoughts into text. I will tell you the story of Mary and her, XCSEL, 1998.
Bibliography, XCSEL, 1998. XZ, LCTFDSL, Blasphemous, 5678.
Lamb.
Yeah, I can have somebody do that for me. And you know what is cool? Even Amma Manson, who is crazy, can suddenly have Word. Hello, Brapami, good morning. Good morning, big bro. Yeah, your child can't write, and so what? There is no need. My name is Amma. Well, Amma became Emma, but that's a different story. And I love talking. See? I speak. Somebody types. Haha. Magic. So your child talks and it changes to text. Your child doesn't need to write. They speak and it writes and they submit and it's amazing. Oh my God. There you go. Simple tools, very simple tools. Yep. And if you can't read, like I said, if you have a problem with your own speech, you don't want your children to pick your bad English, rah, 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 you can have somebody else read for you.
But there is no need. My name is Emma. Well, Emma became Emma, but that's a different story. And I love talking. See, I speak. Somebody types, ha ha, magic. So your child talks and it changes to text. Your child doesn't need to write this, speak and it writes. And it's amazing. OHH my.
Amazing little things you can do for free. And you know what the travesty is? That a lot of us still don't know these things exist. Where is that recording button? Woman, you are coming into conference. You are coming for training. You are booking to get access to my detailed Microsoft Word for educational access session. It was done yesterday. You want to have access to that and you want to learn all the things I just showed you. Click on that link, go and book. When you book, I will send you to where the information is. You come with your notebook, with an open mind, and you come to learn so that you, the parent, will know, so that you, the parent, can help your child to overcome some of these academic barriers. In the year 2020, your child should not have a writing problem. In the year 2020, even if you don't speak French, your child should still be competent in doing their French homework. In the year 2020, even if you have a terrible Ghanaian accent, your child can still learn using right accents, using simple tools that you already have on your phone and you have on your laptop. The laptop is not a movie theater. It is not for showing movies, Ghanaians. The laptop is definitely not a Facebook extension, please. The laptop is actually an educational access tool. Even your mobile phone has Word, it has PowerPoint, it has PDF, it has Acrobat, it has all these things. And for that reason, your child should not suffer. No, the fact that you are not educated is no longer an excuse. The things you buy are educated enough. Thank you. The fact that you don't have a French accent is still no excuse. You already have enough things which have French accents on your devices. You have many translating tools. And so I don't speak the lingua is no longer an excuse. You just need a little bit of awareness, a little bit of intelligence, and a little bit of utilization of things you already have. And life is hunky-dory. Gillian, my pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Anyway, there's a lot to be learned. In this life, you think you know. But until you realize you don't know, you have no awareness of how much you don't know. We all need to come to that realization at some point. There's an awful lot we still don't know. When you have a laptop in front of you and I have a laptop in front of me, it doesn't mean we are doing the same things. A lot of you only know how to type on Microsoft Word. No. You can do more than that. I can show you how you can cite your work and have an assignment done, 10,000 words in 3 days. So people ask me, Amma, how are you able to do 10,000 words in 3 days? Because I have learned some tools. Morning says, good to have you. I have learned to have some tools. So these days on my way, if I am not recording videos, what tends to happen is I have my headphones in, it is connected to my phone, and it is on Word, and I'm dictating. And by the time I finish driving and I get to work, I have a 5,000 word document already typed up for me to edit and proofread and get ready to go. Yeah. I have done an hour and 5,000 words before. So you see, you don't have to be gossiping on Facebook when you drive. Nope. I have taken all the precautions. My phone is hanging somewhere. I'm not touching the phone. It is hanging on my windscreen. My headphone is in, so it will pick up my speech accurately. And I'm busy talking, and I'm driving, and I'm going. Or especially if I'm a passenger, even better. Happy weekend, sis. Happy weekend. You want to watch Kumawood on your laptop? Okay, go right ahead and watch Kumawood. I will be using my laptop to translate Spanish for my children. So I help my children with Spanish assignments all the time, and I don't speak a word of Spanish. My kids are very fluent in Spanish. They are very competent in Spanish. I am helping them to be competent in Spanish, and I don't speak a word of Spanish. Yeah, blessed. I can show you so many tricks. A lot of you still write your assignments, and then after you finish writing the assignments, you come back to try and write your citations, and then you do your bibliography. It is utter stupidity. Now in Microsoft Word, you can simply do all those things in the same time as you are going. You lost me. Oh, Ibrahim, I'm sorry. Don't lose me. I'm here. I just get excited sometimes. Your child has an assignment and it's due in 1 hour. I promise you, if you knew how to use some of these tools, your child can finish the assignment in 10 minutes. Let me show you another simple tool. Your child is terrible at writing. The English teacher says your child hasn't got a good enough diction, and you don't understand what the English teacher is on about. You think the English teacher doesn't like your child. Your child uses the same words all the time. You go to thesaurus, it's on your word. And I don't want to use the word magic. I want to use a different word. So I go and I check over here, another word for magic. Look. And I type my word for magic, look, and it brings me all these possible words that I can replace magic with. Fairy-like, charmed, dreamlike, mystic, delightful, wonderful, enchanting, captivating, charming, astonishing. Yeah, mundane, oh my God, is the opposite of magical. Yeah, famous, much repeated, supernatural, paranormal, mysterious, miraculous, supernatural, blah, 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 blah. Your child is able to choose amazing diction by clicking on one tool on Word. Suddenly, your child's English teacher thinks your son is a powerful writer because your son does not repeat words. Your son uses better synonyms, stronger synonyms, more powerful ways of communicating. And people would say your child is a powerful speaker, powerful writer, powerful communicator. No, they are just very clever in using tools on Word. That's it. Anyway, I'm done. That's all I wanted to show you. So a lot of you were asking me why you need to pay me to come in training to learn how to use these tools to help your kids. Well, if I've not convinced you today, I don't know what else I'll say to you. The lack of knowledge making us perish. The Bible said it, and the Bible is absolutely right. Yeah. Some people will say good. Somebody will say phenomenal. It is not the same. A child who writes only good will score up to a certain point. A child who clicked on a tool in Microsoft Word and learned the word phenomenal, outstanding, incredible, mind-boggling, blah, 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 sounds much more articulate than yours. And so that child, not because her parents are richer, because there is Microsoft Word on your laptop and there is the same Microsoft Word on my laptop, the difference is one person is a competent user, the other person is not. Every second in Africa, a minute passes. Is that statistic the same in Asia? Or is time different in Asia? Oh God, always have mercy. Good morning, Daniel. Morning, Patrick, Nanefua, Elizabeth, Nanofekwejo. Good morning, everybody. Anyway, the difference between competence and the lack of it is all I wanted to show you. I am sure all 51 of you watching me have Microsoft Word on your laptops. A lot of you even have it in your cloud because there is Word online. A lot of you have it on your phones. But do you know what Word can do? Yeah, it's free tuition. My services are available. You want it, come find me. You want it one-on-one, come see me. You want to join me in conference, come join me. You want access to previous ones, come see me. And if you still want to ignore and carry on as usual, that's also an option. That's a free option, in fact. If that's your preferred one, so be it. I just wanted to explain because people were asking me what it is. Why do you want to teach people Word? Because there's a lot of things to learn in Word. The fact that it's Microsoft Word and it's there doesn't necessarily mean that you pick it up automatically. Oh, Osmanu, you are way too kind. There's a lot of madness that goes in this head, believe me. If you had my head for 1 minute, you end up with a headache I live with. But there you go. Hey, life is a mystery. There are many hidden things that only those who have seen are aware of. Those of us who haven't discovered it, we are blissfully oblivious, really. Blissfully oblivious. But we can't do that to our children. We have to improve access for our children. The link to book for the Word. Okay, I will put that up. I have quite a few different trainings going on. Nanajiman, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. You are very kind. Very kind. When I do these sessions, you see my craziness because I get really excited. So forgive me. I am very excitable when we discuss these things. And your children will thank you if only you will learn these things and you will help them. If you don't even care about Microsoft Word and you don't want to learn, come buy access and let your children go learn, okay? Let your children go watch it and let them learn how to use it for themselves. It would be better if you, the parents, became competent and you helped your children. But if you can't be bothered, buy access for your kids and let your kids actually learn it for themselves, okay? Yeah, as soon as you know the sleep problem, a lot of them don't understand the sleep problem. I can't sleep. Bless you too, Fatih. Bless you. Thank you, Nana. Thank you. Krista, dear, you are welcome. Welcome, everybody. As soon as you wanted the link, that's the link. So this particular webinar was on Microsoft Word. I am going to try and see if I can do one tomorrow night, Sunday evening, for what I showed you here earlier today. So I can do one on PDF and on preview separate in detail. So I will create that webinar. I will put it out on my website, on my Facebook, well, and on the website as well. If you want to have access and if you want to come in training with me tomorrow, check my page. I will put the webinar link on there. And Akwesi, to be fair, right now it is 1:11 p.m. where I am. So no chance that I will be sleeping at this time. But in fact, when you are poor like me, you can't sleep. The poverty you experience scares you. You have so many nightmares that it's easier just to hop out of bed and escape from them. Right, okay. So, Anne, let me have a look. Let me make an adjustment to the link and I'll give you a better link in a minute. Thank you for alerting me. Yeah, I should have removed that one. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Parents, Microsoft Word training. Okay. Give me 1 second. I will be ready very soon. I just need to adjust the link a little bit. You can watch now. Be patient with me, please, folks. Okay, nearly done. Okay, there we go. Add video. Nanajimai, you are just phenomenal. God bless you. God bless you. I am just waiting for this to set and I'll give you a new code. Zainab, hello, sis. The link to book, yes. The link to book is what I am actually creating at the moment. So you can have access to it immediately because I want you to have access and not have to call me or WhatsApp me or whatever. Right. Sorry, guys. I am publishing now. And when I finish publishing, I will give you a better link. Okay? Publish. Okay. Yeah. Use this one, folks, because the one I gave you was the original one I published before yesterday's conference. And that is telling you it's ended. So this is the automated version. As you may see, that's your link. This is your link. This is for the Microsoft Word training. This was mainly Microsoft Word, but there was a small section about behavior management and why our children rebel. That was only for 10 minutes or so. Okay, so use that link if you want it. As you may see, you asked for it. I think somebody else drew my attention to it. I can't remember who that was. But if you required it, that is the link. Bless all of you too. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate. Oh, Nana, my poor husband and kids, they live with the craziness. Raspberries and patience. Good morning. Morning, everybody. So this one is Microsoft Word. You want to learn how Microsoft Word can read to your kids, go and get this webinar. You want to know how you can speak and have Microsoft Word type for you like I was doing earlier, go and book the webinar. You want to know how to use the thesaurus to help your children to bring better words into what they type, go and check this webinar out. You want to know how to change English into French or to Italian or to Hindi or to Arabic, to write in languages you don't speak and communicate effectively in those languages, go and get the webinar. Go and work through. Yeah, Annie, it was you. It's working now. Thank God. Thank God. Right. So for those of you who are interested, that's the one. The next one would be, I will set that up so that it runs tomorrow. That would be on PDF, Adobe PDF, and active reading with Adobe PDF and preview. Let me get that done as well. That one is a live webinar, active PDF. Hold on a second. Oh, amen, Annie, and bless you too. Bless you too. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully everything is working fine for those of you who wanted it. Morning, everybody. You are welcome. Those of you who've only just walked in now, it's a bit strange to walk in and see me sat here staring at my computer. Oh, Baya, good morning. Morning, sis. How are you? I hope you are well. Good to have you. Right. I am just going to create the one for tomorrow. And if you are interested in learning how to do this with me tomorrow, then this is active reading with Adobe and Preview. I will run it tomorrow, the 20th of September, and I will run it for an hour. Okay. I think that's also ready to go. Let's run. Oh, I'm glad everybody's good. If you're Shra, good morning. Morning, everybody. Good to see you. All right. And that is also published under education. So those of you who are interested, you definitely can go and get that one too. Active reading with Adobe PDF and Preview. That would be details of the tool I was showing here earlier. Obviously, when you are in webinar with me, we go slowly and I take my time. Oh, Efia, welcome. You've come to my platform. My platform is an edu platform. So I teach, I educate, I create awareness. And this morning, I was showing parents how they can use tools they already own to help their children learn. So I was showing people how you can do active reading. Oh, Rashida, you are here. Good morning, sis. There is a continuation of what we did yesterday, and it's active reading using Preview. So I started showing you how you can annotate things, you can change orientation of documents. If you wanted to change the color of things, you can highlight in different colors as you read so that important things are highlighted during your reading time. And when you come to write or to use those things, you clearly can see the sections that you've highlighted so that it makes working through documents a lot easier. This is what I'm going to be doing in detail in tomorrow's webinar, active reading using Adobe and PDF Preview. Okay, good morning, Sister Stella. Good morning. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? I hope you're good. And hello, K-Sam and Harriet Tishan. Good morning, everybody. I was showing you how you can zoom in and have this magical tool help you to read things, make things bigger so it's easier for you and your child, especially if you have very young children and you're working with phonics. Then you can break words into develop, developing, and you can show small sections of and, writing. Okay. Next word. The, me, et, met, et, meth, et, or method, et, method. So you can do so many things with this. You can teach your children to sound and to read The tools are there, all right? The difference is how competent you are in using the tools. I imagining what is possible. Everything is possible, basically. Yeah, thank you, Blessed. Inshira, you are definitely welcome to the hood. If you are looking for gossip, not the right place. If you're looking for dissing, not the right place. If you're looking for education, absolutely, you've come to the right place. You want me to counsel and inspire you, for sure. You want to have a laugh. Yes, you are here with me. We will learn alongside the laughter, for sure. But if you're just here for gossip and the usual things we do in our community, if those are the things that tickle you, then not the right place, I'm afraid. Hajia Benta, good morning. Which link is blocking your view? Which link is blocking your view? Let's see. Okay, I will remove the link. Okay. Right. I was just showing you how the tools can be used for literacy. So I have a child and I'm trying to teach my child to read. So I start from here. A-N, an, A-N-O, ano, A-N-O-T, anot, A-N-O-T-H, anoth, A-N-O-T-H-E, another, A-N-O-T-H-E-R, another. So you can use that to teach your kid phonics. You can highlight certain things, and help your child to focus on what you're reading. If that's not what you want and you would want to put the shade or over things, you definitely can put the shade on. So my shade is up and I can put my shade across, If you have a child with eyesight problems and you don't want the glare of the white text and you want to change and make it softer, this shade makes it so much easier. It's also very useful for children who have attention difficulties. You can shade a particular area and the child knows that you are only working with the shaded area. And in your shaded area, you can focus and you can highlight things and you can change things as usual. Yeah. When we finish with something, we pull the shade down so that the child can see which bits we've finished and which bits we've got going and so on. You can use the shade in many ways. Like I said, the tools are there. It is how creative you are, which limits the use, basically. Oh, wow. If you have things to share, if you want to educate people, let me know. Yeah, those of you who want to share your knowledge and you have knowledgeable videos and you want me to put them on the platform for you, please do so. Yes, Annie, it should give you access all the time. But if you ever have access issues, let me know. Yeah. Annie, you can get me one-on-one by going to my link and you can book to catch me one-on-one from the coaching and mentoring link that I shared earlier. So depending on what it is you want to catch me one-on-one for, you make the right bookings. You can catch me one-on-one. I offer educational mentorship. I do. You can catch me one-on-one. I do parenting guidance. I do. You can catch me one-on-one. I do proofreading, editing services. I do academic support, even for adults who are doing access or degrees or masters. I can't help you get a doctorate because I still haven't got one. But if you are working up to masters, I have definitely got a degree and a master's degree. So I can definitely walk you through your master's programs. So anything education-wise up to masters, definitely. Maybe in another year, I might be able to help PhD candidates. But if you are early PhD candidates, I can support you. I am still at the thesis stage. I haven't finished. So yeah, don't come to me for final thesis. I haven't got to that point yet. So I might not be the best person for you, but generally. Right, you need to pay Asumesi for access to AMA. And then you pay AMA for access to what I might know. But good morning. Good morning. God bless you, Annie. You've made me feel great this morning. Abnenima morning. Patience, good morning. Coco can say it's been a long, long time. Good to see you. Good to see you. So anyway, guys, I said I was going to go 30 minutes, and because I enjoy dealing with you so much, I've actually doubled your time. Woo! And I'm going to pay for it later on because my time is actually very tight today. So anyway, you've seen what I do. You've seen why. I hope some of you have seen why it's important that you attend conferences and you go for training. It's very important. You have spent money buying the laptop, but do you know what your laptop can do? Yeah. You've got PDF. Do you know what to do with PDFs for your children's sake? I don't really care about the adults. If you don't care, I don't care. But it's the children I'm worried about. I want to make sure your deficits don't negatively impact your children. That's why I speak. As for you, you want to spend the laptop, you want to spend £1,000 buying a good laptop only to use it as a cinema. That's your business, really. That one I'm not fussed about. If you want to buy a laptop and use that as your Facebook device, that's okay. That's not an issue for me. My problem is that your limitations can also affect your children. Parents who are competent are able to guide their children better. And because they can guide their children better, their children make better progress. It is an established fact. It is not, I am not disrespecting you. I am not insulting you. I am not rubbing salt in your wound. It is true. It is true. And if you don't want to disadvantage your children, please take advantage of some of these things to develop yourself. Okay? Just for the sake of the kids. Nana, morning sis. Good to see you. Have a lovely weekend. Abrewatrinwa greets you. I have fed you. I have fed you, Minia. Nana, let's talk on the flip side, okay? Band lady, good morning. Good day in my end as well. I hope you are well. All I wanted to do today was show you what's available out there. I wanted you to see what other people can use to help their kids. So there are people who don't speak a word of English, but their children are able to do their assignments like that because the parents have learned a few tricks. There are people who don't know how to type, but they can support their kids to do these things because they know how to use these tools. Other people can help your children learn how to read. So many tools available, and God bless you, Nana. Those of you who have not bought anything from Amamansin and you want to support Amamansin, the best thing for you to do, for me and you, is to go try my Juice Plus products. Go try it. Use this one, kofiamfood.juiceplus.com. When you buy the products, you are helping yourself because you will be getting the products and you will use it for yourself. Don't send it to me. But when you buy the products from my account, I get a little bit of commission, which helps me to balance and adjust things. So great. Thank you, Nana. You are a godsend. Alex, I've seen you. Good morning, sis. Morning, Sister Rita. Good morning, Adamu. But in your cases, it is good morning and goodbye almost. Take your time and watch it over. Share with everybody you know. This was for parents. Nana, you know the love is beyond deepest. It is way beyond deepest. Share with anybody who's a parent, anybody who should be aware of it, anybody you think might not know some of the tools that I showed. It's not disrespect to anybody. We all don't know it all. What you know, I don't know. And some of the things I know, you might not know. So I switch on the cameras to show you and highlight. If you think you know something that we all should know, but you don't have a platform to share it on, record the video, send it to me. I will share it for you. Even if you share to your website, your Facebook page or website, but you want more people to see it, if it is educational, I will share it for you for free. You don't pay me anything. Okay? All right. Thank you. God bless. And share with anybody who can benefit. Okay? Bye. Thanks for watching.